están? Espero se encuentren bien donde quiera que estén. En esta ocasión vamos a ir de viaje, vamos a ir de viaje fuera del país. Ya van a ver a dónde nos vamos. Vamos a ir a un lugar especial y más que nada a un lugar donde hay una leyenda famosa, una leyenda muy famosa del Triángulo de las Bermudas. Vamos a ir al lugar de los orígenes, súper chévere. How's it going? We're traveling to Florida. We're gonna go to a special place, to a mysterious story by the Bermuda Triangle, where the flights. So we're leaving Ecuador right now. We're gonna be boarding the airplane. Hey, ¿qué tal? Ya estamos aquí en la ciudad de Fort Lauderdale. Vamos a ir a ver estos lugares que les contaba. Y están aquí en un concierto al lado del mar. Súper lindo por aquí. Miren qué lindo. Estamos aquí dando la vuelta. Bacán. We're in Fort Lauderdale city, so it's gonna be nice. Tomorrow we're going up to check out the museum of the mysterious flight 19. Es bacán esta ciudad, me encanta venir acá. He venido bastantes veces aquí a Fort Lauderdale. A ver, pronunciación, vamos a ver, pronunciación. Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale. Es aproximadamente a unos 45 minutos de Miami, hacia el norte, y es una ciudad hermosa. Se le conoce como la Venecia de América porque hay full yates aquí en la playa. Ya van a conocer un chance antes de irnos mañana al museo. Ya estamos llegando a la playa. Miren, aquí es un lugar bacanísimo. Ahí está. Qué lindo, miren. Y el atardecer también está ahí. Formidable. Esta es la parte turística de Fort Lauderdale. Miren qué chévere. Frente al mar. Acá me gusta venir a detectar. Vengo con mi detector de metales y sé andar en este sector de aquí. Miren, es súper chévere este sector. Yo justamente vivía por allá, a unos 10 minutos de aquí, cerca de la playa vivía. Viví como más de un año en este sector. Es súper chévere aquí. Y salir a la playa, me iba caminando a la playa realmente. 5 minutos y ya estaba en la playa. Ve qué chévere esto. Entonces esta es la famosa ciudad de donde partió el misterioso vuelo 19, donde se perdieron los aviones en el Triángulo de las Bermudas. Es justamente en este lugar, en esta ciudad, Fort Lauderdale, de aquí en Florida. Súper chévere. Miren qué chévere, ve. Y vamos a comer con vista al mar. ¿Qué les parece? Vamos a comer por acá. Siempre hay que comer. Hay que comer para las filmaciones. ¿Qué les parece? Para acompañar la comida. Ahí está. Vean nomás. Una cerveza. Para acompañar. ¿Sí o qué? Siempre una cervecita. Y vamos a pedir también unas alitas. Ahí está. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Salud, salud, salud. Yupaychani, yupaychani. Miren esto también. De entrada vamos a ir probando esto de aquí que se ve rico. Ve. Ricazo está esta salsa. Es una salsa caliente, como de queso, acompañado de estos panes, Qué rico, está, miren. Ya llegaron las alitas. Ve. Ahí está. Papas. Las famosas alitas están ahí. Las papas fritas. Ahora sí. A seguir probando.
Oh, the buffalo wings, no? This is normally what buffalo would be, but it's not. But the buffalo comes in the hot sauce, no?
All right, we just finished eating, and tomorrow we'll be going to the museum to check out the museum. Right near the airport of Fort Lauderdale, there's a museum, and we're going to find out all the information we can about Flight 19. So this is going to be really, really interesting. Nice here at the beach. I'm happy to be back here in Fort Lauderdale. This is so cool. This is so cool. Ahí está el museo. Miren, ahí están los torpedos. Listo, ya estamos llegando aquí al museo. Súper interesante, vamos a ver qué información podemos recopilar. Miren eso. Wow, miren cuántas cosas.
Where you're from, you all local people? Yeah.
Okay.
Put it down there, and I'll get some on here. I'll be right back.
Wow, miren esto. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué fue? Miren este museo, qué increíble. Wow.
The USS Missouri
was one of 4 Iowa-class battleships, all built to the same design. They all fought in World War II, and then later on Korea, and the New Jersey fought in Vietnam. They are all now museum ships. The Missouri's at Pearl Harbor. The Iowa's at San Pedro, California, near Los Angeles. The New Jersey is at Camden, New Jersey. I've seen her, and the Wisconsin's at Norfolk, Virginia, and I've seen her.
And you can get into ships when you're there?
Yeah, they're all museum ships.
Right.
So you pay a little money, and you get to
go inside.
See them. So before it's my time, I want to see the Iowa and the Missouri. That's part of my goal.
Part of your goal. You'll get it.
So as you can see, we have lots of models, aircraft models, photographs. Here's an interesting picture of one of the Iowas. I think that's in New Jersey, firing a full 16-inch gun salvo, 9 guns at the same time. And as you can see, when she does that, she tilts a little bit and slides several feet in the water to the opposite side. So here's what they all look like now. They were all modernized to fight in the Gulf War with a lot of fancy electronics and everything. So that's the Iowa herself. And also, as you look up on the walls, you're going to see a lot of old photographs. These are old pictures of the Fort Lauderdale area. A lot of these places no longer exist.
But here was a training ground for torpedoes, right? For the airplane torpedoes?
No.
Or something like that, I ever heard?
This was a training ground for the torpedo planes.
Exactly, torpedo planes.
They probably used dummy torpedoes
to practice and all that.
Fly out in the ocean and drop them.
And did you hear about the Flight 19 that disappeared?
Yes,
do you have
Flight
information?
19, yes, we do have information on Flight 19.
Yeah, we're interested to show that to people too.
The main plane that was here was the Avenger torpedo bomber. That's the Avenger right there.
Those are the ones that got lost?
Yeah.
That time? In the flight?
Flight 9. I could carry one Mark 13 torpedo in the torpedo bay, and I don't know if you had a chance to look outside.
Yeah, I saw
There's 2 torpedoes.
Yes.
One is the big long one's the Mark 14. That was submarines and destroyers. The short squat one was the Mark 13, which is what
to carry that
by the Avenger. Yeah, feel free to take whatever pictures you like.
Okay, I'm doing a documentary of the flight and all that.
So here's our little Blue Angel display. Blue Angels.
Oh, the Blue Angels.
The Navy's flight demonstration team. This is every aircraft they flew, starting with the Hellcat in 1946 and all the way up to the F-18 Super Hornet in the back. And this was their old support plane, a C-130 cargo plane. They have a different plane now, a more modern plane, but they nicknamed this Fat Albert after the old Bill Cosby character.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Because it's kind of fat. So starting here, as we go all the way around, you're going to see a lot of these models. These are all kit models like you would buy in a hobby shop.
Okay.
And they were all done by one guy.
Oh yeah, all of them.
One of our, not me, but one of our
other guys.
Built all these models, and his wife made all the labels that go with them.
Imagine that work, doing all this.
Yeah, we got hundreds of
Wow. Nice. Incredible. He was passionate, you can see.
Yeah, I did 20 years in the Navy.
Yeah, he's passionate too. Gosh.
So here's some old places in Broward County, and they have numbers.
Okay.
See the red numbers?
Yes.
Those numbers correspond
to the map.
You can see where they were.
Oh, I've been in this park here too. That's a nice place.
Park. There's only about 3 places that still exist.
Wow. Yeah, it's a beautiful park.
3 or 4 places. Yeah, I've been to Berks.
It's really nice. I like the trees there.
So there's about 4 or 5 places that are still left. Everything's gone.
Gone. Well, it's here in the museum, at least the memories, which is important too.
That's very important. So there's a nice picture of Battleship Memorial Park in Mobile, Alabama. I have been there a couple of times. That's the Battleship Alabama.
The Blackbird, isn't that the Blackbird?
Yeah, they have an SR-71 Blackbird.
Wow.
And they also have a B-52.
Wow.
So it's a beautiful little park. It's only a few hours from Pensacola.
Okay.
And so the Alabama fought in World War II.
So you get to see the ship too when you go to that
you
museum?
can go on a tour of the ship. They also have a submarine right there, the USS Drum.
Oh, you get to do that too.
Tour that too.
I was in Chicago in the Field Museum. They have a submarine in there too.
Yeah, German U-boat. Here's our little Japanese display.
Okay.
Some Japanese aircraft.
Those times.
In the back is the Japanese battleship Yamato, which is the world's largest battleship. She and her sister Musashi they were the exact same design. They were the world's largest battleships.
Were they
bigger
sunk?
than anything. Yeah, they were both sunk during the war. By torpedo planes.
Oh, flown, baby.
Some of whom trained here.
They trained here.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, just look at all those stuff.
So now we're getting into some contemporary aircraft.
That's the newer one. Yeah.
This is the F-35, which is our most modern fighter. This is the Marine version, which has a thruster in the back, and it can take off just like a helicopter.
Vertical. Beautiful.
And this is the E-2 Hawkeye, which has a big radar dome. When a carrier does flight operations, this is the first plane off the deck and the last plane to land. And what it does is it goes up to several thousand feet above about 50,000 feet above the carrier strike group. They turn that radar on, and it can see anything out to 200 miles, including a periscope sticking up.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yep.
Well, they're probably using that right now in
they're
in Ukraine, all those places.
Right now, all of our carriers carry 4 of those.
Wow, 4 in each carrier.
Yep. So here's the F-18 Super Hornet, the star of Top Gun Maverick.
Okay. And now they have the second movie out.
Forget about Tom Cruise. There's the real star of the movie. Right
Yeah,
there.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard about that. I was watching that yesterday.
Yeah, the F-18 is our Navy and Marine Corps' most principal fighter. So down below there's a PT boat.
Oh, okay.
And that is PT-109. Does that ring any bells?
I used to have a Lego thing that I put it together when I was a kid a long time ago.
PT-109 was commanded by John F.
Kennedy. Yeah. Okay.
And it got cut in half by a Japanese destroyer, and he managed to round up the crew. A couple of them were killed, but he managed to round everybody up, and they swam about 6 miles to an island where they were rescued.
Wow.
He was on the Harvard swim team,
so he was a good swimmer then.
So he was a great swimmer. However, during the collision, he was thrown back against a metal wall,
and he was injured.
And he severely injured his back, which plagued him the rest of his life. He had to do therapy and take medication for it.
But still, he made it to the island. What's important?
Yeah, he swam 6
Wow.
miles to that island in great pain. So you'll notice down around the floor there we have lots of ships' plaques.
Okay.
Various ships. Come over here for a second. So this is Flight 19 on December 5th, 1945. 5 Avengers took off from the Naval Air Station, headed out in the Atlantic, and disappeared without a trace. And to this day, no one knows what happened to them, other than they went down somewhere.
And then they still other airplane went out too and disappeared.
Yeah,
they said larger one.
Yeah,
the search plane.
Plane disappeared too. That's right.
Oh, like there it is. This is the famous. So this is dedicated to the flight. This area here. So there were 5 airplanes that left.
Bermuda Triangle.
In the Bermuda Triangle.
Aircraft flown by the U.S. Navy during World War II. From scout planes to bombers to fighters, everything.
Everything here. This all the wow. That's a lot of airplanes. Different airplanes. It's incredible.
Now
Wow.
let me show you the special one. That's this one right here. This is not a Navy plane. This is a Army Air Corps plane. This is called Boxcar, and it is the B-29 that dropped the bomb on Nagasaki in 1945. 9th of August, 1945. So I want you to come over here.
Okay.
Get as close as you can and look down into the mirror.
Oh, I
and
can
you
see.
Can see the Fat Man bomb. That
Fat
was
Man.
the name of the bomb, Fat Man. There's the first atomic bomb was called Little Boy. It was a uranium bomb. This is a plutonium bomb.
Wow. Well, it's pretty big.
Yep. Very big.
Ahí está. Oh, there you go.
And then in this cabinet is as I said earlier, every aircraft flown by the U.S. Navy.
It's incredible how many airplanes.
1935 to 1945.
Wow. You can imagine the ones they have now too, like the whole history of aviation, just like hundreds of planes.
Yep.
Wow. I never thought that much. Increíble.
His name's Bob Jenny, and there's an article on him down at the end there.
Beautiful painting.
He was specialized in military art.
Wow. Mira, de un pintor famoso ahí.
And then on the shelves underneath is just things that people have donated to us over the years. There's a radio, sea bag, all kinds of 50 caliber bullet. Practice bombs. This was invented that crashed in the Everglades in 1989.
Oh.
It was found in 1989.
Oh, recently, but it
crashed years ago. When did it? Oh, March 16th, 1947.
Okay. Wow.
So here we have some autographs. John McCain.
Okay.
No, these are not autographs of these guys. These are autographs of people that have visited. This is John McCain's autograph. And here's George H.W. Bush's autograph.
Okay. I need to put my autograph there too then.
That was his plane, number 42.
Wow, look at that.
That's my favorite. I used to be an intelligence officer when I was in the Navy, and I looked at a lot of photographs. This is an intelligence camera.
Wow, take high resolution photos.
There's how you did it.
Oh, that's the way you did it.
And you had to, they had to have it strapped because if they let go, they drop it.
Wow.
This thing weighs a ton.
Just a I'm a photographer. I like photo.
Yeah,
this is beautiful.
That thing is
wow, you can see how thick, how well built it's made. Incredible. Wow. Increíble, mira esta cámara de fotos, ¿ah?
So over here is a little display of the Tuskegee Airmen. They were African-American aviators who flew in Europe during the war, shot down a lot of Germans. One of the leaders of the squadron was Colonel Leo Gray, and he helped found the museum.
Okay. This is a great museum. I'm glad you guys made it. There's so much history, right? You could just feel it in the air.
Lots of history.
Incredible.
So there's this is Bob Jenny, the guy who painted this mural and all these other pictures.
Okay.
There's Flight 19.
U.S. Yosemite.
Ship plaques.
The busy lady.
We also have a terrific library. People come here to do research. Got lots and lots of military books and other things. We also have maps and documents and all kinds of other stuff.
Wow, this is the fun part. Oh, I love those kind of
more
stuff.
airplane models.
Whoa! Check it out.
Built by that one guy.
Wow. He was really passionate, you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And he every once in a while he comes over to make sure they're okay, and he'll repair them if they're broken.
Wow. Increíble la colección de aviones, es por cientos. Miren. Es la biblioteca. So what do you think about the Flight 19? What do you think really happened? Do you have some UFOs maybe, or was a portal that opened, or just
I really don't know. There could have been
mechanical?
electronics all went haywire. I know that much.
Was that usual for that to happen for
No,
like for all the
very,
airplanes?
Very unusual.
It's very unusual.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of people say that portal opened, went to another dimension. Some people say there's all kinds of theories.
No, they went down. They're at the bottom of the ocean somewhere.
The other big plane that came down to search for him
Also disappeared.
They saw an explosion shortly after it took off. Some tanker pilots saw an explosion, and that pretty much explains it.
Wow.
These things were just one big fuel tank.
Fuel tank,
They
yeah.
fly across the, and everybody smoked it.
Oh.
And it was either an electrical short or something. Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
So that's more explainable.
Well, and BBC started out with this program. This is the eerie, mysterious story. After I sit there. BBC made the best objective film on it way back when, because I saw it. I said, why don't you use that? Well, they didn't just want. Glad to have them here, but I wish they'd paid a little closer attention to what's going on.
That's what we're here for, to find out more information.
Yes.
From the people who know it or what's going on.
Yes.
Here in the museum. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
It's a beautiful place.
You come in here anytime you're here, and you can use our library.
All right. Perfect. Oh, there's more. Oh, your stories.
Yeah, and we have the transactions here of the with the tower.
Oh, you have all that. Oh, this is from.
Yeah, you might want.
Oh, the Mystery Flight 19. Oh, look at that. I think I'm gonna have to come back by myself one of these days. Yeah, they had.
These are the radio tower transactions, you know. With
Wow. Oh, that's what they were talking about and everything.
Like one kid. They bought
That's really
everybody.
cool. So these are the actual photos of the aircraft then?
Yeah, these are. And Dr.
Wow.
Boone did all this himself.
Wow.
He put all these things in. See you Monday. Okay. Have a nice weekend, John. That was Dr. Bloom right there.
The what?
That was Dr. Bloom that just walked in here.
I don't know.
He's a gastroenterologist.
Oh, okay.
And he spends the time over here.
That's nice. Well, who doesn't want to spend time here in this nice place?
Yeah.
Meeting. Crash mysteries.
I have to run the Navy.
Well, I think, yeah, they told me about that inside.
He told you, okay, Bob.
Yeah.
Bob went to Annapolis. He was in the foresaw. He was an intelligence officer on the foresaw.
Yeah.
The guy that helped you.
Yeah, a lot of, he told me a lot of stuff.
Yes. So you got a pretty good exposure today.
Wow, all this interesting stuff. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Well, let's do a triangle. Miren cuánta información.
I'll take care of that.
Okay. Ahí está.
Danny.
Here.
All right. Okay.
We have all the testimony.
Oh, this is the testimonies and stuff. So I gotta come and check that out then.
The guy that was in charge here, because as an admiral, he got a special award, Legion of Merit, for aviation safety. That's how kind of a bug he was about.
Está. El museo increíble. Valió totalmente la pena y una biblioteca con hartísima información. Un museo espectacular. La entrada es gratuita, pero si quieren pueden dejar una donación. Súper chévere, miren cuánta historia, cuántas cosas, cuánta información. La gente es súper amable, súper chévere. This is so nice, this museum is great. Miren, aquí están los torpedos. Era la escuela de torpedos. Los pilotos venían a practicar a usar los torpedos, miren. Tucazos, Wow. Hey, ¿qué tal? Qué pleno el video, Me encantó venir acá a hacer esta investigación sobre el vuelo 19, especialmente en el museo. El museo estuvo increíble, la gente súper amable. Cantidad de información que hubo, no solamente relacionado a lo que es el vuelo 19, sino que también hay muchas otras historias. Y eso que en el video no saqué todo porque filmé bastante y creo que voy a tener que sacar un video solamente del museo, que es súper recomendado para que puedan venir a dar la vuelta. Si vienen a Fort Lauderdale, les recomiendo ir al museo. Es la entrada gratuita. Pueden dar una donación si quieren, pero solo abren aproximadamente desde las 10 de la mañana como a 3 de la tarde si entran en el internet van a poder mirar esa información de los horarios y todo eso. Entonces es una belleza, tiene muchas personas que les gusta la historia y que les gusta la parte militar y todo eso. Tienen un montón de información de aviones, de los helicópteros, de los portaaviones, y tienen piezas originales más que nada. Mucha gente les ha hecho donaciones y les ha dado un montón de cosas originales de la guerra, especialmente de la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Y hay mucha información inclusive sobre lo que es el vuelo 19, ¿no? Hay cosas originales ahí. Entonces sí es algo que totalmente vale la pena. Entonces si vienen a Fort Lauderdale, hay vuelos directos para acá, pueden ir de shopping, ir a la playa, hacer algunas cosas que es interesante, pero más que nada esto del Triángulo de Bermudas tiene algunas teorías, como les contaba, ¿no? Especialmente sobre el vuelo 19. Hay gente que dice que la teoría que se abrió un portal, que este lugar es un lugar de portales en las Bermudas y se desapareció, entraron al portal y nunca más aparecieron. Otras personas dicen que vinieron los ovnis y que los ovnis les llevaron a los aviones. Hay otra teoría también, en cambio, que ya se quedaron ya sin combustible, perdidos, porque las brújulas, sí se dañó la brújula realmente. Hubo una falla técnica ahí en todos los aviones, que es algo muy inusual. Esa es la parte extraña, ¿no? de toda la historia, que sí pasó eso. Entonces eventualmente se quedaron sin gasolina y los aviones tuvieron que aterrizar en el mar. Pero hay una teoría también de que el mar también, hay épocas que se pone un mar bravo, el mar está loquísimo con unas olas gigantes. Entonces por más que tú aterrices en tu avión te vas a hacer pedazos, porque no es que está el agua calma como aquí en la piscina, ¿no? Tú aterrizas en un agua calma, no hay problema. Pero en un lugar que está muchas olas y grandes, aterrizas y te hace pedazos el avión. Entonces esa es la otra teoría, que se cayó los aviones, se quedaron sin combustible y se destruyeron tratando de allá aterrizando ahí, ¿no? Entonces es interesante estas teorías. Hay un montón de cosas diferentes, cada uno va a creer lo que quiere, ¿no? Aquí yo solamente estoy presentando la información que hemos visto, que hemos recopilado, pero cada uno saca sus propias conclusiones, ¿verdad? So this is nice. We had a great time over here in Fort Lauderdale, going to the museum especially, and with all the guides have lots of knowledge and willing to share knowledge, and books they have there, all the information of Flight 19, but not only of Flight 19, they also have a lot of military information of World War II and Vietnam and other places. Just the museum, just like a war place. And original, they have a lot of original uniforms, original stuff, which is great. A lot of people have donated radios and all kinds of artifacts to the museum. So if you like military stuff or aviation, this is like the perfect museum to go. And about the Flight 19, they have a lot of information too, so everybody can make their own conclusions. People say there's UFOs that took them, or a portal to another dimension opened up and they went through there. Another one is that eventually ran out of gas, they were lost and fell into the sea, was really choppy, like big waves and stuff like that. So if the ocean would have been calm like here in the pool, this is calm water, so it's easier for a plane to at least try to descend there. But if the waves are choppy and big huge waves, they descend and boom, they're destroyed. So that's another theory. So there's several theories out there about what really happened to Flight 19. So we're just having a blast here in Fort Lauderdale. It's nice to be here, just checking it out and investigating the Triángulo Bermuda stuff. Puerto Rico, Bermudas, Fort Lauderdale, that's like the area that forms the triangle. So you can believe what you want, if it's a UFO, if it's a portal, mechanical issues, there's all kinds of theories out there, and there's more stuff out there, other types of theories. So it's just up to you to check it out. Hey, thanks for watching the video of this beautiful place here in Fort Lauderdale. Look, we're checking it out. We're here at the pool, just chilling out for a moment, see what's going on. Nice. This is nice around here. So I'll be seeing you around. Ok, gracias por ver el video. Ya nos estamos mirando cualquier rato con un nuevo video, nuevos lugares, nuevas investigaciones, nuevos temas por todas partes, ya saben, en Ecuador, por Perú, México. Somos los chasquis, pata caliente. Ahorita estamos aquí chasqueando también en la piscina, aquí en Fort Lauderdale. Súper interesante la visita por acá. So I'll be seeing you guys around. Have a great day. Yupaychani, Kayakama, gracias, nos vemos. I'll be seeing you around. Take care, bye bye.